Hey everyone, from Math 6, this is Mr. Vargas, and I just wanted to give you some quick pointers on the homework assignment for tonight. This is homework assignment 4.7, lesson 4.7, and this is coming out of the textbook, so you do not need to do this on a separate sheet of paper. But if you like being neat and organized and you need some extra space to work, you can totally do this assignment on a separate sheet of paper. Alright, let's look at a few example problems, and then I'm going to let you guys do the rest on your own, since we're getting pretty good with this idea of keep, change, flip when we are dividing fractions. So this is number 1 from your homework assignment, and here it is. Let's check it out. We've got 1 over 8 divided by 1 over 2. And the problem asks that we divide, write in simplest form, and check by multiplying. Well, we know keep, change, flip tells us to keep the first fraction the same. So that is going to just stay as 1 over 8. And then we want to change the division sign into multiplication, so let's go ahead and do that. And then lastly, you want to flip that second fraction before you multiply. So that would be 2 over 1. In this example, we can actually cross cancel, which is nice. It's going to make it super easy for us. So the 2 can cross with itself. 2 divided by 2 gets a 1, and then the 2, you can also divide 8 by 2, and that will get you 4. Multiply straight across, and you get 1 over 4, which is your answer for number 1. And I'm going to go ahead and put that in my answer column. Over 4. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to number 3. Number 3 is a good one. We have the fraction 3 over 4. Let me choose a different color. 3 over 4 divided by 9. Okay, when we're working with fractions and we have a whole number, we should change that whole number into a fraction by putting a 1 underneath. We're going to put a 1 underneath that guy right there. So let me go back and write this as 3 over 4 divided by 9 over 1. Alright, keep, change, flip. So the first one, let me get my lightsaber. There it is. The first one, 3 over 4, is going to stay the same. Keep that as 3 over 4. Then the division sign is going to change to multiplication. And last, this might look a little weird, but we are going to flip that second fraction. So it looks something like this. And once again, flipping a fraction means you are working with the reciprocal. Alright, zoom in on what we're working with. 3/4 times 1/9. We can actually cross cancel here again. 3 will go into itself 1 time, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. That's all we can cross cancel, so let's go ahead and multiply straight across the top and bottom, and we get 1 over 4 times 3 makes 12, 1 over 12. And that would be your answer for number 3. Go ahead and put that in my answer column. Awesome. Okay, let's check out number 7. I think you guys can do the rest of the ones from 1 through 6 that I didn't do. They're pretty similar. You're just going to use the whole idea of keep, change, flip. Let's talk about number 7. All right. The problem asks us to write a story context for 5 over 6 divided by 1 over 12. Use a model to solve. So we've got 5 over 6 divided by 112. I'm going to create a quick bar diagram. So I've got this right here. And then I'm going to break it up into 6 pieces. And there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're only concerned about 5 out of the 6. So I'm going to draw little squiggly lines over 5 out of 6. And basically what it's asking us is how many 1/12ths are there in 5/6. So let me go ahead and break this up. Break up the original blue bar into 12ths. And now we have our bar divided into 12 little pieces. If you think of this as a piece, that as a piece, that as a piece, that as a piece. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, and let's go ahead and find out how many 12ths are in our 5/6. And I'm going to use a different color for that. Let's check out yellow. Alright, so there's one piece, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's where we're going to go ahead and stop since we only cared about 5 out of the 6 pieces to begin with. So that means there are 10 12ths in 5 over 6. So this would be my answer of 10. And if you don't believe me, you can go ahead and just do the keep change flip method and find out the answer that way. Alright, one more problem. But first, before I do that, I have to put my answer in my answer column. So 10 is going to go for number 7. Okay. And then we're going to check out number 9. Number 9 says to tie-dye 1 t-shirt, 3/8 cup of dye is needed. So I'm going to write that down. That's important. 3/8 cup of dye is needed. The table shows the number of cups of each color of dye in Mr. Galvez's art class. How many t-shirts can be made using only orange dye? Well, the table tells us that Mr. Galvez's class has 3/4 cup of orange dye. So we've got 3/4 cups of orange dye, and it takes 3/8 cup to make 1 t-shirt. So we're actually going to take this 3/4 and divide it by 3 over 8. So let's see what that looks like. Alright, and there's our division problem. 3 over 4 divided by 3 over 8. We're going to stick to our keep change flip motto in order to solve. And you write that in blue. So 3 over 4 stays the same. Division changes into multiplication, and we flip that second fraction. We've got some cross-canceling action going on here. 3 cancels with 3. And you get 1 and 1. And then 4 can divide it into itself 1 time. And 8 can be divided by 4 2 times. Very nice. Simple and easy. Multiply straight across the top and the bottom. And that will get you 2 over 1, which is just the same as 2. So we could make 2 colored t-shirts, 2 orange t-shirts with the amount of dye that we have right now in Mr. Galvez's class. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put that answer in my answer column. Alright. Okay, the rest is going to be on you guys. I don't want to make this video too long. Let me know how it goes, and I hope this helped. See you tomorrow.